Welcome to Word Study with Miss Flaherty. Here's what you'll need. You'll need your YouTube Workbook. And today we'll turn to page 29. Make sure at the top it says Word Study 5/28 because today is May 28th. You'll also need a pencil and an eraser. Feel free to pause or rewind the video as much as you'd like so you can work at your own speed. I can't wait to get started on Word Study with you, but first, let's do some shout-outs. Say way to go, Vinay. Nice job with your really neat sort, Vinay. She was showing it off to me during our Zoom conference. Say nice job, Catherine. Catherine was really careful to not only complete the work during the YouTube video, but also go on to the challenge on the next page and practice that same spelling pattern. Nice work. And say way to go, Josiah. Josiah, awesome job with your word study challenge. Keep up the great work, friends. I can't wait to see your work in your YouTube workbook. Today in word study for our wall cards, we'll be practicing some initial blends. Those are two letters that make a sound together at the beginning of a word, usually. These might be different for you, so just try your best to sing along. Clapping, clapping, cool, cool, cool. CL says cool. Drums, drums. Dur, dur, dur. DR says dur. Glasses, glasses. Gull, gull, gull. GL says gull. Grapes, grapes. Gur, gur, gur. GR says gur. Pretzel, pretzel. Purr, purr, purr. PR says purr. Skate, skate. Sk, sk, sk. SK says sk. Slide, slide. Sl, sl, sl. SL says sl. Spider, spider. Sp, sp, sp. SP says sp. Snowman, snowman. Sn, sn, sn. SN says sn. Star, star. St, st, st. ST says st. Twins, twins. Tw, tw, tw. TW says tw. Great job, friends. Hey, first grade friends. Happy Kindness Day and Happy Letter Day. Today in word study, we'll be practicing contraction words again, and maybe you can use some of these contraction words when you're writing your letter to someone that you're grateful for. Do you remember what a contraction word is from Tuesday? That's right. A contraction word is when we combine two words into one word and we use an apostrophe, which is like a flying comma, to combine them together. Contractions are faster and easier to say, and we use them when we're speaking and when we're writing all the time. Make sure that you've opened up your YouTube workbook to page 29. It should say 5/28, Word Study with Miss Flaherty. You're going to need two columns for your sort. So go ahead and do a line side to side and a line up and down. At the top of the first column, write am/are. These will be contraction words that we build that are from the word am and are. All right, at the top of the other column, write will. These will be contraction words we build from the word will. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time setting up your workspace. Just like on Tuesday, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to tell you two words, and you need to combine them together into the contraction word. And I'll give you a sentence as an example. All right, the first words that I want you to make a contraction from are I am. I am a first grade teacher. I am. What would the contraction be? Build it on your workbook. That's right. The contraction is I'm. I'm a first grade teacher. That's much faster to say. We build the contraction I'm just like this. I'm always starts with a capital I no matter where it is in the sentence. Capital I apostrophe M. I'm. Give yourself a check mark if you rocked that one. That's tricky. All right, are you ready for your next one? They are first grade scholars. I want you to build the contraction for they are. What could we say instead? They are. Like they are first grade scholars. All right, we know this one's going to go in the am/are column. How did you build it? Ooh, that's right. We say there, but we have to be really careful when we're writing this because there's 3 different kinds of theirs. This is the contraction there. So we write they, then we put an apostrophe R-E. Go ahead and make sure that you spelled there correctly. This means they are there. And put it in your workbook. If you did that one all by yourself, you should give yourself a big smiley face underneath it. All right, build the contraction for I will. We know this one's going to go in the will column. I will. I will finish up my workbook this evening. I will. What's the contraction? That's right. We can say I'll finish my workbook this evening. This is how we build it. Starts with a capital I no matter where it is. Capital I apostrophe L-L. I'll. I'm going to add that to the will column. So it looks like we got rid of the W and the I from will. We made it a lot quicker to say. Check mark if you rocked it. All right, up next. Make a contraction for the words we will. We will go to 2nd grade next year. We will. All right, try your best to say it. What's the contraction? Good. We'll. We'll go to 2nd grade next year. Here's how we build it. We apostrophe L-L. Just like with I'll, we got rid of the W-I in will. We'll. Make sure that you spelled it correctly, and if you didn't, you can use your eraser and fix that up. All right, are you ready for the next one? Write the contraction for you will. You will rock this lesson. You will. What is it? That's right, we can say you'll. Ooh, how do you build that? Y-O-U, you, apostrophe, don't forget that flying comma, don't forget that apostrophe. Y-O-U apostrophe L-L, you'll. I'm adding that to my will column. If you rock that, give yourself a big pat on the back. All right, up next, write the contraction for we are. We are Brooke Scholars. We are. How do you say it? Yeah, that's right. A faster way to say we are is we're. Here's how we build it. Check your work. W-E apostrophe R-E. We're. This means we are. So we are Brooke Scholars. I'm adding it to my am in our column. Nice job, teammates. All right, this is your last contraction challenge for today's lesson. Your job is to build a contraction for they will. They will do a great job in their workbook. They will. How do we say that contraction? That's right, we can say they'll. How do we build that? They will. How do we build they'll? Write the heart word they, and then it's apostrophe LL. They'll. Adding it to my list. Wow, really good job with these tricky contractions today. These ones were even more tricky than last lesson's ones. All right, up next, you know what's coming. It's time for some nonsense words. Go ahead and write the first one on your board. Then circle up any chunks that will help you blend it. Blend it all by yourself. I want to hear you. Ooh, that sounded silly. All right, let's check our work together. Did you circle BL says bull and TION says shun? Are you ready to blend it? 3, 2, 1. Bull, blah, blashin. Say silly, blashin. All right. Write the next one down, circle up those chunks, and blend it all by yourself. All right, I want to hear you blending it. Great job. So what'd you circle? SK says k. OA says long O. Are you ready? Sk. O. Sco. Scone. Say silly scone. Scone is a real word, but we don't spell the real word scone like this. All right, up next. Write it down, circle up those chunks, and I want you to blend it in your silliest voice. Try to make one of your family members giggle. Did you blend it in a silly voice? All right, let's do our silliest voices together. KN says, good. And that's all, only chunk them in a circle. Let's use that to help us. Nim. Say silly, Nim. Nice job. All right. Up next, it's time for a syllable challenge. What should we look for when we're determining how many syllables inside a word? That's right, we pay attention to the vowel letters and vowel teams. Every syllable has to have a vowel sound, so that can tell us how many syllables are in a word. Write down your first word. Awesome, how many vowel letters or vowel teams are in this word? That's right, there's just the vowel I. So how many syllables? You got it, 1 syllable. With contractions, they can be extra tricky. We should say it out loud and clap it out and count it out just to be sure. Are you ready? I'm. How many syllables? That's right, it was only 1 syllable. All right, here's your next one. Write it down, and remember, you're not circling any chunk. You're only circling the vowel letters or vowel teams. Go ahead. All right, what vowels did you spot? Good, I see the vowel A and the vowel I. So how many syllables do you think there are? Yeah, that's right, 2 syllables. Let's double check it the easy peasy kindergarten way. We're going to clap it and we're going to count it. You ready? Clanking, clanking. How many syllables? Good, 2 syllables. We've got it. All right, friends. Now remember, you're not quite done with word study today. Turn to the next page, page 30, and you get to use all that we practiced today to help you color in contractions. Okay? So you can color the contractions that mean not, you can color them green. The contractions that were built with the word will, color those purple. Contractions with have, blue. And contractions with is, pink. There's a lot of contraction words. Some of them we've practiced and some of them are new. So make sure you're reading those new contraction words to yourself as you color them in. Great job, teammates. I miss you and I'll talk to you soon.